Hey everyone, so it's almost the end of May. I'm actually filming this video a few days before it goes up because my husband and I are going to New York City for the weekend. I am so excited. It's our first weekend away since we became parents, and we're going to see Taylor Swift and just go to see a Broadway show and enjoy the beautiful weather. And I honestly cannot wait. It's been way too long since we've been there, like almost 2 years. So I feel like that's going to be the highlight of my month, but it's just been so beautiful. We've had sunny weather. We've spent so much time outside. And I feel like May is just like the month I've been waiting for all year long because it's been so cold. And now it's finally starting to feel like spring, and then summer's right around the corner. So I am so excited for the next few months. I hope that your month has been really great too. Let me know how you're doing in the comments below. But today I wanted to do like my monthly roundup and share all of the best and worst products I tried and used during the month of May. I did try out some new products, and then I also have some older favorites that I've really been enjoying too, and then a couple of fails. Apparently like a slightly controversial one because a ton of you love this product. When I mentioned it in a previous video, so many of you said that you enjoy it. So maybe you can give me some tips. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but let's jump into it because I have a lot of products to talk about. So I did get my hands on one of the recent Sephora favorite sets that launched a few weeks ago, and it sold out pretty quickly. I think they restocked it, and then I think it sold out again. So if they do bring it back, it is something that I think is a really good deal because the amount of products you get in there, the value is significantly higher than what you pay for it. So it came with this lip and cheek color from the brand Rose Ink in the shade Delphine, and I love this. I'm so glad I got the chance to try it out through that kit because I don't know if this is something I would have picked up if not. I've heard people talk about Rose Ink, but I've never tried any of their products. I can't say it was a brand that was like really on my radar, but this is a gorgeous formula. It's very natural on the skin. It layers beautifully over powder or over foundation itself, and I love the color of this. Initially, I thought it was going to be a little bit deeper, a little bit more orangey because of the photos online, but it's definitely softer. It's like my perfect everyday shade. So I've been wearing this one a lot. I haven't really worn it a ton as a lip color. I'm not big into multitasking products. Occasionally they're nice if you want like a monochromatic makeup look, but I do think this is the prettiest blush. And I do find that it stays in place really, really well throughout the day. So I've been enjoying this one so much. I'm so happy with it. I also picked up a new Rare Beauty blush shade. So I got the shade Joy during the Sephora VIB sale, and I've been wearing this one a lot. I don't have a ton of blush in this color family. A lot of my blushes are very pink toned or they're nude or berry toned, but I feel like I don't have a lot of orangey or coral blushes. I have a couple, but a lot of them lean more peachy than like true orangey coral. So this has been really fun to wear. I love these blushes. I'm not wearing this today because it didn't really go with my makeup. I'm wearing the shade Hope, which I just have like a little bit of this on and then some other products that I'll talk about. But I love this formula. It's so easy to apply. And this intimidated me a little bit, and I'm glad I picked it up because a little bit goes such a long way. And I feel like it will be the perfect summertime blush. It just kind of blends into my bronzer, especially if I'm wearing like a very warm toned bronzer, and gives my cheeks like the most beautiful warm flush. It's so gorgeous. Obviously, you can layer it up if you want something a little bit more intense, but a little bit goes a long way. And I just think it is such a pretty color, especially for the summertime. So that leads me to my first fail of the month. I actually have two products. So I did talk about these in a recent video. I shared the worst makeup I've tried recently. It was basically like a big wrap up on the worst makeup products I've tried over the last few months. And when I mentioned these, a ton of you said that you actually like these products. I guess one of these specifically. So these are the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wands. Today I'm talking about the contour wands and the blush wands. I didn't have a ton of people say that they loved the blush wands, but a lot of you said you loved the contour wands. And I don't know, when I use these products, they just look very patchy, very streaky on my skin. So, of course these products could work for you. I don't always make that disclaimer in every single video, but just because something doesn't work for me doesn't mean it won't work for you. I feel like that's obvious. We all have different preferences, different skin types. So let me know, how do you apply these? How do you like to make them work for you? Because when I use them, I just feel like they end up looking streaky or patchy on my skin. I haven't tried a ton of liquid contours. I said in that video, my personal favorite is the Flower Beauty one, which I know a lot of people don't like that one. So that's kind of interesting. But I also like the Milani one. I've never tried the Charlotte Tilbury one, and a lot of people said they do find this similar to Charlotte Tilbury, and obviously it's like a fraction of the price. I just find that this is a little bit watery, so as I apply it to my skin, it ends up shearing out so quickly, and then it just looks pretty patchy, pretty streaky, really uneven. So no matter what I do, it never really looks seamless. Even if I apply it to the back of my hand and then use a stippling brush or a sponge or whatever, it never really gives me like that smooth, even blend that I'm looking for. It's pretty much the same case with the blush ones, but I think the difference is I don't like the finish of these. The finish of the contour ones is actually really nice. As long as it didn't look streaky or uneven on me, I would love these. But these have a really intense metallic sheen. So they highlight all of the texture, all of the pores on my skin. I typically do like really smoothing products because I deal with a lot of texture on my skin, but I'm not like opposed to showing texture if I like the actual product. Like highlight inevitably ends up highlighting texture no matter what, for the most part. And I feel like that's fine because I like the way highlight looks, but these make my cheeks look more textured than they are. Like every time I wear this product, I'm like, oh, my makeup looks bad today. And on top of that, they're just like a little bit too sheer. You have to really build them up. And I don't know, I don't mind building cheek products up. I typically do love like a sheer glowy blush, but these just don't look good on me no matter what I do. So if you have any tips or techniques on how to make these products work, if you have a certain way that you like to apply them or a certain tool you enjoy, let me know because I obviously still have them. So if I can get them to work for me, that would be amazing. But unfortunately, I just haven't had great luck with them. I don't know. I kind of wonder if I'm just not really like a big liquid contour, liquid bronzer person. And I think I might prefer creams because I still love my Makeup Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer. Look how rough mine looks because I've been using this nonstop. I hit pan on it, which is shocking to me because I don't typically hit pan on cream products. I like creams and I feel like I've been using them more and more, but I do feel like it takes a lot to hit pan on them, especially because a little bit of this goes such a long way. Like you barely have to dip your brush in here, but I use it so much. It just looks so good on the skin. And I think when I initially tried this and fell in love with it, I thought that I would enjoy it for like the did I try it in the fall? I was going to say fall and winter, but maybe not so much in the spring and the summer. But this wears so well throughout the day, even when my skin is oily, even when it's hot outside. So I don't know, maybe I'm just not like a liquid bronzer person. Maybe I should just stick with creams, but this is what I've been using all month long. Actually, I've been loving an older powder as well. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh. I almost decluttered this, or I think I did, because I pretty much didn't wear it at all during the winter time, but it makes sense now because my skin was like combo leaning dry all winter and then it completely flipped back to oily. It can't make its mind up. I love the texture of this. It is so smooth. It's really mattifying and it just locks your makeup into place all day. So what I like about this is I'll usually end up wearing like a little bit less foundation when I'm wearing this because it does add like that extra coverage. So I think it is a nice option if you're looking just to kind of make your skin look extra flawless, really smooth, and lock things in place. I did pick up the Charlotte Tilbury powder during the VIB sale, which I like, but I don't know, I just can't justify the price of that one because I do go through powder pretty quickly. Like I didn't have pan on this powder. I don't think I did before the last month. So the Charlotte Tilbury one's great. It definitely gives like that nice smooth quality, but I don't find it as mattifying as this ColourPop one or the Flower Beauty one. And now that my skin is like full on oily again, I just need something a little more mattifying. So I've been saying that I've been wanting to get back into colorful eyeshadow, and I feel like during the month of May, I actually did it. My last few videos, I'm pretty sure I was wearing more colorful eyeshadow looks, and it just puts me in such a good mood. I just feel like colorful eyeshadow takes me a little bit of extra time, just because there is usually like some extra blending involved, and I think I've just decided like it doesn't have to look perfect. It can just be fun to throw on a colorful eyeshadow, or even like a one and done eyeshadow, like a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. So it's been so much fun to rediscover some older eyeshadow palettes that I loved, but also to try this new one. So Heather Austin actually did a collab with Unearthly Cosmetics, and she did send it my way, and it is such a beautiful collaboration. So congratulations to Heather. First of all, if you're not subscribed to Heather's channel, you guys will love her. She's so stunning on the outside and the inside, and I just love her channel. It puts me in such a good mood because she is someone that just genuinely loves makeup, and I feel like I've been like rediscovering my love for makeup this year as well. So when I watch her videos, I just feel inspired and happy. She's so sweet, and I just love what she created with Unearthly. I've never tried any of their products before, but I'm glad that I got the chance to try it through this collab with Heather because the formulas are gorgeous. So if you want to check out Heather's video on why she chose the colors and created the products, I'll link it in the description box below, along with the actual collab. I don't have a code with Unearthly because I've never tried their products, but I know Heather does. So if you want to get a discount on any of their other products, it's not valid on the actual collection, but if you try something else, you can use her code Heather at checkout. Anyway, here's what the palette looks like. Look how stunning it is. It's so interesting, so different than anything else I have in my collection, but it's been really fun to play with. So today I have this color in the crease. This one is called Cerambus. It's really gorgeous. It's like a grayed out lavender. And then I have a tiny bit of this in the outer corner. This is the most intense black shadow I've ever tried. Like, you just have to barely tap your brush in. And then I have this color all over the lid. It is so interesting. My eyeshadow is a little bit patchy over here, not because of the palette, but because I got mascara on my eye and then wiped it off with a Q-tip, and then I never went back in and fixed it. Anyway, this has been such a fun palette to play with. I feel like it just kind of pushes me out of my comfort zone. Sometimes I'll use it to create a complete look. Sometimes I'll just take one or two of the shadows, but I love this. The quality is 10 out of 10. The color story is just unique and different, and it's been a lot of fun to use. So thank you to Heather for kind of reigniting my love for color. It's been a lot of fun to play with. So you can buy the palette separately, or you can buy it as a bundle. There's also a really beautiful highlighter duo. Look how interesting this is. This is like a rosy, corally red toned highlighter. I was a little bit intimidated by this at first, but I'm so shocked by how easy it is to incorporate into my routine. I can take just like I don't have a good brush example right now, but I can take like a fluffy brush and just like gently sweep this on the cheeks, and it looks so pretty. I have a little bit of the pink one on my cheeks today on top of the Rare Beauty blush, and then I have a little bit of this one as a highlight with another highlight. I just wore like all the makeup today. And then she also created a gloss, which is really pretty. I'll do some swatches so you can see what these products look like up close, but I think the collection is so stunning. I love her inspiration behind it, so definitely check out Heather's video. I'll link it in the description box below. The highlighter I'm wearing on top of that duo is this one from Rare Beauty in the shade Enlighten. This is so pretty. I didn't expect to like this as much as I do. I thought I would like it. I bought it based on one of your recommendations. I shared this in my haul video, but I got an Instagram message saying, I'm not trying to be an enabler, but I think you would love this highlighter, and they gave me some different reasons. By the way, if you sent me that Instagram message, please let me know. I cannot find it for some reason, and I wanted to message you back saying thank you because I love it. It's so smooth, so pretty on the cheeks. I think it looks great with just like a little bit added on top of whatever highlighter I'm wearing, but also as an inner corner highlight. Like, it is the brightest, most intense inner corner highlight, which I just love. So I can't get enough of this. It's a gorgeous formula too. My other fail of the month is this lip liner from Too Faced. I actually like the formula of this. It is so smooth and creamy. It clicks up so you don't have to sharpen it, and it locks my lipstick into place so well. Like, this does not move. In fact, it's kind of hard to get off in the end, but it stings my lips so badly. It's from their lip injection line, which, if you've tried those products, they are painful in my experience, but they actually do plump up the lips. They're probably the most effective lip plumpers I've tried. So I was curious about this because it's a lip liner, and I don't know that I've really tried a plumping lip liner that's made a difference. I know Catrice has these. I think Buxom has them as well, but I figured because this was from Too Faced, it would work. But when I use this product, there is no visible difference at all between my lips before or after I have this on. And then on top of that, you do get like that strong stinging sensation you get with their other lip injection products. So it's painful. There are no results. The actual formula is great. Like, it definitely extends the wear of my lipstick, but I just don't get it. If I'm going to deal with any sort of like stinging or burning, I should at least see results. And usually I'm just not like a big fan of that anyway. Some lip products give a little bit of a tingle, like the Fenty Gloss Bomb Heats or the Buxom lip glosses, but this is very strong. It feels like your lips are actually burning in a way. So I personally don't recommend this. I just feel like the results aren't there and it's uncomfortable anyway. And there are other lip liners that actually lock your lipstick into place really well. I'll link some alternatives in the description box below, but this one didn't work for me. So I wanted to share my favorite SPF with you. I actually got an IPL facial at the end of April. I don't think I've talked about it in a YouTube video. I was going to do like a get ready with me and share my experience on that, which I can definitely do, but basically they use light to kind of target like dark spots, sunspots, hyperpigmentation. It's great if you deal with acne or redness. I think they use it to treat rosacea, which I've never been diagnosed with. I was just at the dermatologist and she doesn't think I have rosacea, but she does know that I deal with redness. And she said like the IPL facial is great for that. So I saw, or I've seen amazing results. I'll talk about it in an upcoming video, but because of that, because I actually like paid to get that done, I want to make sure I'm being like so diligent about wearing SPF and like a hat when I'm outside and just covering up. So all of that like sun damage doesn't really just come right back. Anyway, the SPF that I really enjoy wearing, because like I said, I've been so good about it, especially over the past month, is this one from Heimish. It is a Korean beauty brand. I got this back in December from Yes Style, and I've enjoyed it since then. I think I talked about it in like a favorites video earlier in the year, but I love this so much. This leaves my skin looking so glowy, so smooth, but it's not like a metallic glow. It's not as intense as like the e.l.f. SPF or the Tula SPF. So if you have oily skin, but you still want a glowy SPF, this one is great. It also leaves your skin feeling incredibly smooth, and it doesn't smell like a typical sunscreen or a typical SPF. A lot of you guys told me that Korean beauty brands make your favorite SPFs and your favorite skincare products. So if you have any other recommendations, please let me know. But I've pretty much used this one up. I need to repurchase it. It is on Amazon. I think it's a little bit more expensive on Amazon, but if you order from Yes Style, I think it's around like $13. Yes Style shipping does take a little bit longer, but they usually have like some sort of sale or code. So if you're placing like a larger order, that's a great option too. And I've just found a lot of K-beauty products that I've really been enjoying this year. So I need to do a video on like all of my favorites, but I'm telling you, if you're looking for an SPF that you'll actually enjoy wearing, this one is gorgeous. It's so moisturizing. It doesn't break my skin out. It doesn't irritate my skin. And of course, you're protecting your skin as well. The other skincare product I really love this month is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This is a new bottle. I just purchased this from Ulta. This is a moisturizer I've loved for years. There was like a time period over the last few years where I wasn't using it because First Aid Beauty wasn't considered cruelty-free, then they were. So anyway, I went back to using it fairly recently. And I used to just use this as like a body lotion or a hand lotion because my skin is dry. I do deal with eczema, so I do find it really effective. But my face and like my eye area, it's been very sensitive lately, probably partly because I got that facial done. And then also I was trying out some different skincare products my skin was not agreeing with. And I just feel like as I get older, like randomly, it hates everything. So I can be using like my go-to skincare routine and all of a sudden my skin will freak out. So anyway, whenever that happens, I just stick with this product and it just calms everything down. Like I used this for probably 2 weeks straight in the morning and at night, and my skin was basically brand new. That sounds kind of dramatic, but like any dryness I was dealing with was gone. Any irritation was gone. It's just such a gentle formula. And I do feel like if you have really easily irritated skin, this is such a good option. So I feel like for the next month or two, I'm just going to stick with using this product. And then of course you can use it on your body as well. But I do find that there's just something about this that my skin really loves and it just works well for me. So I'm definitely enjoying this. I just wanted to kind of give you an update on this because that's what's really helped my skin whenever it's irritated. The last product I wanted to mention is a hair product, which I actually left upstairs in my shower, but I'll put a picture for you on the screen. It's from Eva NYC. It's their hair mask. I finally tried this out. A ton of you guys told me that you love this, and I really enjoy a lot of their products. I like their 10-in-1 primer. I also like their dry shampoo. Pretty much everything I've tried from the brand has been like an absolute favorite. It's just becoming one of my favorite brands. So I tried their hair mask and I love it. It left my hair feeling so soft, incredibly hydrated. I actually used it before I cut my hair. and I had a lot of dryness. Like the ends of my hair were just so tangly. They always looked rough, and that just made my hair look incredibly smooth and just feel really, really hydrated, but it didn't weigh my hair down. So it is such a good option. A lot of the hair masks I like are more expensive. Like I love the one from Coco and Eve. The Briogeo one that comes in the green bottle is really nice, but this one from Eva NYC is probably like less than half the price of those. I feel like all of their products feel like luxury hair care products at more affordable prices. So I want to try everything from the brand. But if you're looking for a good hair mask, and that one comes with a lot of product, like it is a big jar. When I got it in the mail, I was actually surprised, although maybe they have different sizes. Let me just look online. I'm on Ulta's website. So this one comes with 16.9 ounces and it's $17. Just for reference, like the other one I've really been loving is from Coco and Eve, and that one is pretty expensive. I think it's around 40. The Coco and Eve one is $40 and it comes with 7 ounces. So half the product, half the amount of product for more than twice the price. They're both good, but I don't know if I'll be able to justify repurchasing that one when the Ava NYC one is so good. So definitely recommend that if you're looking for a really nourishing, hydrating hair mask. Okay, I've been sitting here talking a ton. I should probably end this video. Hopefully I can cut it down in editing, but thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching one of my videos, spending any amount of time on my channel. It honestly means so much to me. Let me know if there are any videos you want to see during the month of June, and I'll see you very soon with a new one. Bye.